PDP come marching in, when PDP come marching in, we'll all be in that number. When PDP come marching in, yep. When PDP come marching in, when PDP come marching in, we'll all be in that number. When PDP come marching in, yeah man, we taking over, we come to conquer, we taking over, PDP come to conquer, we taking over, PDP come to conquer, we taking over, PDP come to conquer, yeah, we taking over, PDP come to conquer, we taking over, PDP come to conquer, yeah man.
The following is a paid political broadcast.
PDP victory, the road now run, the journey rough. We foot strong and our we skin tough. So many that have been shown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains.
Good evening. Welcome back for our next meeting. We have been having a tremendous week out here. Today is Friday, and our topic today is Beyond the Dollars. Wealth Tobago deserves beyond the dollars. Let me see you put up your hand and do that. Yes, yes. As the money sign. Money sign out there. The money sign. I like to hear the money go. When I go in the bank, the money must go. Money sign. Beyond the money sign tonight, and we're looking at the hidden wealth Tobago deserve. Let me just thank the host for such a wonderful introduction, and our prayer team. They're praying for us all the time, and you can pray home too. It's very interesting to understand that money could buy some things, but there are some things that money cannot buy. Money could buy a house. Money can't buy a home. Money could buy makeup. Money can't buy beauty. Yes, yes, yes. Money could buy a bed. Big, nice, king-size bed. Money can't buy sleep. So money is insufficient to answer the questions and the yearnings of the human being. So while we dealt with money in some of our messages back, we dealt with the pension, we dealt with salaries, we dealt with the economy, etc. Tonight we are looking at some of the non-monetary benefits for all of Tobagonians. We have been denied for far too long certain human rights, certain natural rights, and we begin to think that these rights must be bestowed to us from some godfather, some fairy, something like that. I say no. Housing is a human right. Housing is a human right. The next human right is health care. Health care is a human right. And the third human right is education. These are human rights, and they must not be denied anyone. Human beings don't live in trees. We don't live in rocks. We don't live in holes. We live in homes. And one of the first things we will want to do as a progressive democratic patriots is address the amount of Tobagonians who have applied for homes in London settlement, over 7,000, maybe 8,000 by now, and they have not built one single home. If I ask the blue and untrue regime what they have done, they will tell you they have not built one single home. I've heard funny thing but real thing, that they built a house and they give it to a blind woman, and as the media finish, they take back the keys and move out the furnitures and tell the woman, we'll call her when ready. The blind woman couldn't see, but she recognized that the home that they gave her, they have taken it away, and she made some noise over it. And when she made noise publicly, they rushed in and said the home needs fixing. They are always doing that, giving things and taking it back. The time has come when Tobagonians must get homes, and homes that are affordable and accessible.
Yes, PDP all the way.
They mustn't have a pound and crown to earn a home. or own a home. No. There are some homes that must be given to people. Any government must understand there are some people who just need a home. They can't afford rent. And they must just give them a home. And so what we are proposing is to ensure that when coming to cost, the lowest cost of public housing would be no more than $300,000. The lowest cost, I said, of housing under the PDP will be no more than $300,000. It means that when you're working for $5,000, you could afford a home. It means also too that you will be asked to pay a rent no more, no less in fact, than $1,500. Yes. So the money you're taking to pay a rent, you can take that money and you can rent a home for that and own that home with the PDP government. We are looking after you. That is a human right. It's a human right. To tell anybody it's a gift from some government. No! It's a human right. And so tonight, as I speak to you tonight, my heart burns with excitement. I want to get in. I want to get in. I want to speak to the lawmakers. I want to deal with those who are making the budget and say to them in Trinidad, Tobago, we need this. We need that. We need the money. Like Max and House, we need the money. But more than the money, we need the opportunity. We need opportunity. So with $1,500, the small money you're working for, $5,000, the CPAP worker, the litter eradication program workers, reforestation workers, because we're bringing you all up to $5,000. $5,000 minimum salary. $5,000 get inside there. $5,000. Say $5,000. Yes, $5,000. Yes, yes. Get to know it. Like it. Yes. $1,500 from that, you can use that to go on a rent-to-own program where you pay that for a certain amount of years, and that's it, you own the house. So we're talking about life beyond the dollar, and say the hidden wealth of Tobago, and we deserve it. We will be able to put, I'm looking to develop the tongues where mega-sized housing projects will be. For instance, in Scarborough, we need to put at least homes that could accommodate 10,000 persons. And if we're saying one home has about 4 persons in it, we need to put about 2,000 homes in Scarborough. All right, about 2,000 homes, not houses, homes, beautiful homes. We need to build in Scarborough. Homes that will allow people to come in Scarborough and to further spend and develop the economy. This is how we develop the economy. If people have no transportation, the bus breaking down every minute or broken down every minute, how they come into town? If transportation is expensive and they can't pay transportation, how they come into town? This is why town is no longer a hub of economic activity. We are going to put 2,000 of those homes in the outline of Scarborough. Scarborough needs to be expanded, by the way. Scarborough needs to be expanded. Scarborough cannot just be this strip, like a drag strip, or the strip on Miami or something like that. Scarborough must be extended to quite down Orange Hill, all Spring Garden, Darrell Spring, all them areas must be part of Scarborough. And part of Scarborough meaning properly developed, and they must feel as if they are part of the city. Scarborough must be moved from a town to a city. We don't want no town in Scarborough. Scarborough must be a city. Bright lights, commerce in the night, activity, food selling, people coming to buy food. We need about 2,000 apartments, 10,000 persons coming to live in Scarborough. We're going to work on that next 5 years. We're talking Tobago plans here. Tobago plans we're talking. We also want to develop Roxborough also, create a city in Roxborough, where we want to have about 2,000 homes developed up there also. That's one. But remember I said to you on the campaign trail, you all remember that, right? That in every community, and there are 15 of them, every electoral district, we will build 15 houses. Yes, we said that we will build 15 houses. Well, when you send me to Trinidad we will double that. We are going to build 30 houses every single year in every electoral district. Now you have 15 and they build 30 houses every year. We are talking 450 houses every year. Built by who? Built by who? The local community, people from the district. That's how we turn around money. It means there will not be a brain drain from the community anymore. People will now stay in the community. And we like nice thing. The PDP will like nice thing. All our jersey nice. Watch it. Nice jersey. We like nice thing. The Kuwaiska party. Nice thing. Nice thing. When we build a home for you in a district, you will swear a hotel. You will swear. We are going to build homes because we have to develop every community and expand it. So every single year, there will be 450 homes built in Tobago by the community people. Yes, yes, let's go a little deeper. A certain portion of those homes will be given away. Yes, we have to now understand that there are some families who just can't make it. For some reason, they can't make it. And a few of those homes will be given away every single year. In other words, persons don't own it, so they can't transfer it. But you are given a house, you can live into it free. Because money isn't everything. Are you hearing me tonight? Yes! I can hear you. You never hear that yet. Money isn't everything. You see,
Watson, we love you. We vote in PDP.
A couple of weeks ago,
The two wicked.
a woman living in Palatavere was taken advantage of by a system. 2 children. This woman went from pillar to post asking for help, no help. Yeah, no help at all. 2 children she's working with. She's looking for support for the children. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe because someone says she's from Santa Cruz in Trinidad, she have no right here. Nonsense! Nonsense! Let me tell you this. Tobago is not just for Tobagonians. Tobagonians must understand is Trinidad and Tobago. And sometimes we go to Trinidad looking for life. Persons from Trinidad come to Tobago looking for life. Free movement. Nobody asks you for your passport. Nobody fingerprint you to go across. Free movement. So let's understand and respect our Trinidad brothers and sisters. Yes, we are for Tobago. But oh gosh, somebody living here and I could prove they're living here for a while and they're looking for employment. If you can't give them employment, at least give them a food card now. And if I can't give every Trinidadian a food card, at least try to ration it in. Create some kind of system where you'll at least go and investigate and give the most needy cases a food card. Give them some level of assistance, a rent assistance. So this woman was evicted from her home. Yeah? She was pushed out. And they say she was walking up and down the place naked. I don't know, I've never seen. But I've heard so. With the little children. And then when they were beginning to put up bulletin out, they missed her for something now. How come they miss her? When she was living there, no one acted as if she was wrong. Where are the good old days? We used to cook food and send by our neighbor. Money isn't everything. The wealth of Tobagonians is the way we used to live. That's the wealth of Tobagonians. Are you hearing me down there? Yes. The wealth of Tobagonians is the fact that we just say, all are we are one family. And when we cook, you cook. When I bake bread, you bake bread. When I make pone, you make pone. When I make sauce, you eat in sauce. And if I have orange, you have orange too. Folks, we're talking about the wealth of Tobagonians. And this woman eventually found in a water tank and her 3 children. And was has a lot of questions to answer on that, but not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. We are saying to you, we must go back to that old beaten path where Tobagonians looked out for each other and even those who were visitors or came to stay with us. So some of the homes will be given away. Not by deed, but to give them away so persons could stay there for free. In every community, there are distressed people. And so persons will be allowed to stay in those homes for free until we have been able to bring the level of distress to under reasonable condition. You must have houses for persons in distress. You agree with me? Yes. So much of us are in distress. They took a man from Castara and sent him quite in Shellaville to go and stay, and the man under distress. He had more distress now because his children going to school in Mason Hall and etc. It's hard. No transportation money. So housing is one of the things we're going to look at. And we're going to bring it down to the level where everyone can afford it. The lowest cost house will be $300,000 and you can pay as little as $1,500 as rent. And you could own a whole home for yourself over a period of time. No down payment. To other fight up with the banking system. We put in for Tobagonians and them. Get something. Then education. It's very important. It's one of the benefits of Tobago. The wealth. Education. And so we are saying now that we want every single school to be our best school in Tobago. Every single school must become a best school in Tobago. Yes, yes. People are rushing to go into Scarborough Methodist, Scarborough Anglican, the Welcome Town School. Yeah? Rushing to go Bishops, Scarborough Sec, Compre. Yeah. They're rushing to go these schools. Every single school in Tobago. Primary, well, kindergarten, primary, and secondary must be a best school. Because we are setting a very rigid bar. And you're not paying for that. You see this whole idea where teachers asking children to bring in money to buy fan for school. Bring in money, we want to buy a real map paper to printings. Folly. That must done. School mustn't be begging for basic resources that they should have. No. We have to ensure that schooling must be something the children look forward to because the environment is accommodating. The environment simply allows them to learn. And when you go to school, we'll be improving the environment, not just by the building, not just by putting cold breeze or fan breeze inside of it, not by its aesthetics only. We'll be improving the level of school because we want to attach a doctor to every single school. Every single school must have a medical doctor attached. Every single school must have a nurse attached. Where you going with that, Duke? We're talking first school education now. Every single school must have a social worker attached. Every single school must have a psychologist attached. And part of that must be part of a school curriculum where persons could go and sign up and talk to them on special days.
We have to win. We must win.
Make learning holistic. Sometimes a child may be suffering with some type of illness and it's not diagnosed early. It's mistreated, ignored, and that child goes on to become a problem child in secondary school, and that child goes on to become a problem child in life. No child is beyond the human capacity to learn, and true education is that which fits a man for survival in his environment. We are going to make all your children have access to what we call extracurricular activities. Yes, extracurricular activities. They must have swimming classes, dancing classes from as early as ABC, singing classes, yes, poetry classes. We want to see that. We are creating a whole mind of our young people, and that is without money. We are paying for it again. We are talking the wealth that Tobagonian deserves, the wealth that we deserve, that must come from the government, holistic for its people. Dancing classes, learn to play an instrument. You must have to go to a special class for that. Play a pan. We are bringing extracurricular tutors into the school to teach people, and they must cut a slot out for that. We're talking about education. I'm going to leave education for a while. Let me go to health care. I'm ashamed to say it, but right now, the hospital at Scarborough that should have been better off than the hospital at Fort is no better off. More beds, more beautiful aesthetics, but it's not better off. People are dying here for lack of proper health care. People are dying there because of lack of basic medication they don't have. It could never happen. So we have to be able to ensure the hospital at Roxborough, or the so-called hospital at Roxborough, and the hospital at Signal Hill, Scarborough Hospital, which is at Signal Hill, they must have the basic drugs or pharmaceuticals. They must have the basic equipment up and running. MRI machine, the CAT machine, all of these things must be up and running. You can't go and take your hard-earned money, say you're going for a PET scan or going for this kind of scan in Trinidad. No! Get it for free in Tobago. That we're talking about the wealth that Tobagonian deserves. We want to make Tobagonians attractive. In the eyes of all and sundry, we want to make Tobagonians attractive. We want persons to leave Grenada, leave Barbados. Yes, we want people to leave Barbados, leave Grenada, leave Trinidad. We want people to come to Tobago. And when they come, they must say, my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. This has to be good. Has to be good. Tobago must become the ideal place, the most sought after country in the Caribbean. That is what we must make Tobago. And you could not like me if I want that for you, but I want that for you still. When you see Duke here on the platform talking the gospel of the PDP, we are talking for every single body without discrimination. And over the years, I've learned a lot. Through bitter experiences and through good experiences. And so now I believe I'm in a perfect position to say I am ready to represent all of Tobago without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I'm ready to serve. I beg of you, give PDP the chance in the Tobago East, give us the chance in Tobago West, give us the chance to do what should have been done for you. When you send me to Trinidad and my team to Trinidad, we are going down to argue on your behalf to become legislators, to ensure that you become part of the bills in Trinidad. No bills are made for Tobago in Trinidad. We must fix that Tobago House of Assembly Act. We must ensure within the act that THA is now afforded 10% of the national budget. Why? Because we have been denied the opportunity to develop. And so now we must accelerate the process, and we want that process to be accelerated rather quickly. So join me tonight. Stand up home tonight and talk boy talk. Talk boy talk. Yes. We'll be speaking to you here tomorrow night, which is the final night of this month, September month. We'll be speaking tomorrow night. I'll tell you what the topic is. Hold on. Yes. Let me tell you what the topic is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll be speaking about, are we living or just existing in Tobago? Life or death choice facing Tobagonians. The life or death choice. Very exciting topic again. We're not long here. We focus on ensuring you get something to think about. Remember, Tobago must win. Tobago must, say to him, must win. Tobago must, yes, Tobago must win. All AhWe Haffuh win. All AhWe Haffuh win. And when you vote for PDP, all AhWe Haffuh and will win. Thank you so much. Pleasant night.
PDP victory. The road now run, the journey rough. We foot strong and our skin tough. So many dots have been shown at us. Real Spartans never give up. Yeah. The winds of change blowing your way. Bust off those chains. It's a brand new day. It's not a dream. It is for real. Day of Jubilee. PDP victory. Yeah. PDP victory.
The following was a paid political broadcast.
Away.